Queen Esther never shrank herself down for anyone. And you should never shrink yourself down, because when you do, then you attract less. Being an influential woman to me means truly using my voice and using this platform to inspire other young girls to pursue the path less taken and the path least traveled. And that is the path of discipline and the path overall of what it means to be influential, from women to Marie Antoinette, Cleopatra, Madame Curie, Mae Jemison, and Mary Jackson, who are the scientists and the women who built society, created innovation, changed social norms and standards. That's what influential women are supposed to do, and that's what we represent overall. And my personal goal is to inspire especially other Black women to not allow the way that society perceives your light to stop you from shining your light. Your light might come off as aggressive, it might come off as angry, it might come off as overly passionate, it might come off as loud. But when it's coming from a place that is truly you, that is kind, constructive, and in the way that God truly made you to be, there is nothing in this world that's going to stop you from achieving all that He has set out for you and all that you have set out for yourself, and not allowing people to cast anything on you that doesn't belong to you. You stand in the identity and the wholeness that the Lord made you to be. For example, Queen Esther never shrank herself down for anyone. And you should never shrink yourself down, because when you do, then you attract less. When you shrink yourself down, you literally attract less. But when you shine in your fullness, you're allowed to gravitate all these beautiful opportunities to you, like this opportunity for me right here. And what I'm going to use this opportunity for is really to inspire young women and girls. One piece of advice I really believe women and girls need who are chasing their dreams is pick a discipline in these three sectors of psychological discipline, spiritual discipline, and physical discipline. And when you pick a discipline in those three areas, it can be anything that is aligned with you as a person and your spiritual well-being and what you would like to do, but it's something that keeps you disciplined in three arenas of life that are very important, that affect the fourth arena of life, which would be your career. And so when you build up that hierarchy of needs, taken from, of course, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, when you build that foundation for yourself, then the top of the pyramid is not so hard to get to. When you have the right foundation and you are walking in alignment with who you really are, your skill set, your visions, your dreams, because they're not accidents, they're beautiful gifts given to you, not just to walk out, but to also bless other people with too, and to bless yourself. And when you truly walk in alignment with that in a way that it does require a lot of discipline, the reward on the other side is so much more than the pain of discipline, because discipline does require pain. And in this life, we are going to encounter painful situations. We're going to encounter misfortune, but it's how we navigate through the waters of misfortune. It's how we come up even when we've been down, and even when people try to pull us down, how we respond to that as well, which is something, of course, I'm still working on. But that is really the biggest piece of advice that I have, is choose a discipline in those three sectors, because the mental discipline that you have will affect your career. The physical discipline that you have will affect your career. The spiritual discipline that you have will affect your career, because all of those three things work in conjunction together to make up you and to make up your life and your reality. And at any point in time, you can change those things, and you have the power to navigate through any situation in life, and you can do it, even if you have to do it alone. And don't think that you're ever truly alone, because alone and lonely are not the same thing. You can be alone and be in Christ and have the most comfort that you've ever had. So you've got it.